Maniacs, welcome back to the channel, doing another Sam and Colby reaction, and I cannot wait. And before we get started, I just want to let you guys know that, yes, I did receive a little bit of backlash for the last HELLWEEK video, which is fine. I was expecting it. I'm not expecting everybody to agree with me. I'm not expecting everybody to do that. First off and foremost, you have to remember that this is a reaction channel, and though there are not many reaction channels who react to Sam and Colby, and I'm one of the I think one of the first people who actually started doing that, which is kind of cool to know. But you got to remember that even knowing I do, yes, critique Sam and Colby's videos, I do not care if you hate my videos because I do not agree with you. If I did agree with you on a lot of the things that I find to be maybe, I don't know, cringy, or just it doesn't work for me, or if I was that person, then I would be a liar. And I wouldn't be an honest reactor, and you wouldn't want to be subscribed to a lying reactor. Why would you want to do that? You want someone who's honest. You want someone who can give you their opinion and not care what other people think. Like, you know, you wouldn't care what people think about your opinion, so of course you shouldn't take it personally when I have a different opinion than you. You shouldn't do that. Don't ever let it hurt your feelings. Don't ever let it piss you off. It's not personal. It's just how I view Sam and Colby's videos sometimes. And again, it doesn't hurt my feelings when you guys disagree or you come at me or anything like have you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Like if you call me cringy, or if you call me anything along those lines, just know it's fine. I get it. I'm calling Sam and Colby cringy, and these guys you've been watching for a lot longer than me, so I get why you would go on the defensive and come at me. I get it. I really do. I sometimes do not like Sam and Colby's content. I love their channel. I am subscribed. Believe you in me. But that does not necessarily mean I have to love everything they do. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into this next HELLWEEK video. So here we go. I'm not sure where they are located this time, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Okay, a ghost encounter we'll never forget. Well, that is a great title, and anticipating I am. I just turned into Yoda right there for some reason. And, yeah, it's only 49 minutes too, which is really short for a Sam and Colby video. Normally they go up to an hour at least, but all right, let's go ahead and dive into this.
5 minutes ago, you're like, I don't know if I believe. And then boom, a door opens. Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Dude, she heard you. She's targeting you because you say you didn't.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? Oh my God! Here we go, boys.
So creepy.
I don't think I've ever heard of this guy.
We're in a rainforest with a bunch of mosquitoes in Mississippi, and then this is just.
Hell yeah!
I can legitimately feel a weird energy right now.
What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
And welcome to HELLWEEK! Let's go! Today we are here with Todd and Brett. Have you guys ever done anything haunted before?
No. Nothing like this.
Besides my dreams and nightmares.
Are you terrified?
You know, I wasn't nervous today, but I'm getting pretty nervous.
I've had past life experiences. When I was a kid, I don't even remember them. But years later, I've had experiences where these spirits have tried to come back to me. So I'm really nervous walking into this situation to see what.
Say, might break something out tonight.
Interesting.
So why is the McRaven house considered one of the most haunted places in Mississippi? It's because all the history that's happened over the past 230 years. It's like a time capsule for 3 different periods of history.
There has been ghost sightings and paranormal encounters since 1864. That's 150 years of paranormal history in this house. McRaven House was around the center of the Siege of Vicksburg.
We were a part of something called the Siege of Vicksburg, where the Union Army would take the town under siege for 47 days straight.
They completely cut off this town, meaning people starved to death. They couldn't get food or water throughout the cities. They were basically trapped in disease spread.
I feel like I've heard of this place before. I'm actually feeling like I'm 100% positive I have heard of this place before. Okay, these are... I've noticed that with both of these first videos now, that I'm kind of aware of these buildings. So this is kind of neat that I'm not completely, not in the loop here.
People were eating rats, their shoe leather, they were going insane.
Sucks.
Even after the war, they would bury bodies on this ground.
The gentleman who builds this front section of the house was a guy named John H. Bob. John allowed this area in the courtyards to be field hospitals for the Confederate Army. We estimate around 300 men are going to be buried here, well, mostly in this area. In some spots of it is actually the ground spongy. Still settling.
From the graves?
Oh yeah.
How deep were they?
Holy
They
hell.
still pop up from time to time.
What?
The soil around the house erodes like you would not believe. So every now and then those guys pop out of the mud from time to time. Random bone, a random femur.
Holy hell.
Get back in there real quick.
That is like
crazy.
a zombie movie. Just like imagine a hand
Return
coming
of-
out of the ground.
Do you want a party? It's party time. A Return of the Living Dead reference. I hope most of you guys got that.
Like, oh my
Confederate
god.
zombies.
This is literally a horror movie.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's epic.
Sorry.
Whoa!
Yo, wait, what
is that?
type of bone is this?
That's the thing. We're still trying to piece it together. I personally think it might be a clavicle, but it seems a little
Clavicle,
chunky
like
for
right
a
here,
clavicle.
like
yeah, right
little
through
clavy.
here.
That's like a Confederate soldier that's 200 years old in your hand.
It kind of does look like a collarbone, yeah.
There we go.
Was that the first time you guys have actually held real human bones?
I think
Wait.
so.
Probably, it's human bones, yeah.
Definitely the first time I ever went to like a random backyard and was like, oh, here's a human bone. Let me hold this.
You're saying you don't want to hold this human bone, Brett?
I'm down. Let's do it.
Yeah!
We're all doing this respectfully.
Right.
With reverence.
Yo,
Yeah.
that is gnarly. The gravity of that is so overwhelming.
It is insane.
Well, yeah, because it is someone else's bone.
Are you
know?
talking about some
Respect
shit that
it.
already going on?
I literally don't want to sound crazy. When we were in the field, I could almost like hear like Confederate soldiers like screaming in my head. I'm feeling something right now. I'm hearing screams or something, but I don't know what was going on. It was so weird. I've had like weird experiences like that in the past, but never like that.
I don't know if I was just like nervous, but I got like it felt something.
I mean,
It's like energy,
Yeah.
like a wave over you. I've never experienced anything like that before.
this is not just like some random like haunted hotel. This is a 200-year-old house that has 300 bodies buried around it.
Rumored to be the most haunted in the state of Mississippi.
I feel like I've had situations like that myself, to where I'd be standing there, or like being at like a museum, or maybe like I'm on a property where something happened, and I would slowly kind of hear things in the back of my head. Not saying it's like, you know, spiritually related or like I'm an empath or anything like that, but like I've had those moments before, so that's kind of interesting that he mentioned that. Like I really have had moments like that throughout my life, and I can never explain. Like I'll hear something, but there'll be nobody out there, or you know, what is it trying to tell me? Situations like that. What happened on this property that might be, I think it's called residual energy, I think is what it's called, when it kind of repeats itself. I think that's what it's called. But things like that, like what's happening around you that you're not aware of, you know, kind of things like that. It's interesting.
I hate all of them.
Oh shit, it's a ghost!
I don't see anything. I'm gonna lock us in for the evening.
Lock us in? Oh god. Whoa, where are we going?
Watch your head.
What the? Dude, this definitely screams haunted.
This is all my heart is all original. Yeah, this is all original brick and plaster. This is the oldest standing building in Vicksburg, built in 1797.
That place looks like it hasn't been touched. Like, normally when you see museums like this, or like old buildings that are kind of being used as museums, you would expect them to like go back through it and kind of retouch everything and make it look pretty and shiny. This place looks like it almost hasn't been touched since like the early days. Like, oh my gosh, that is kind of insane.
Originally, this was meant to be a hideout for a man named Andrew Glass.
Air conditioner. I'm immediately sucked out of the idea.
Now let's talk about the most negative spirit here, a man by the name of Andrew Glass. Legend has it that Mr. Glass was a highwayman who would often rob and beat people and was just a terrible person in general.
Dude, not just that, like he murdered people. So Andrew Glass would intercept travelers going past this area, attack them, then he would take their loot back to this place. He created this mansion as a hideaway. But one day, he got caught.
Now, he gets shot during a robbery. He manages to make it back here to his house, where he
he
tries
bleeds
to patch
out.
himself up, but passes out. That's when his wife, Mary, finds him. Mary had caught wind that Andrew had been cheating on her. So when she finds him incapacitated, she takes one of his razor blades and just slits his throat.
Oh my god.
The funny thing
Wow.
about Andrew
That's
is
karma.
he's a bit of a creep. We have 3 women who work here at the McRaven house. None of them come up here by themselves because Andrew freaks them out too bad. We've also had people with things being stolen because he's of course a highway robber. The big thing in this room that gives me the creeps is that little personal nightmare of mine that we have in the rocking bed. Oh my god.
Wait, what is that?
So that's a corn husk doll. We like to call her Little Debbie.
Oh my
How old is Cornhole Debbie?
That's the thing. We don't know. We don't even know where she comes from or who owned her originally. But the big thing we know about Debbie is she likes to move around. We've come up here and found her in the bed here, in this chair in the corner. She likes to really sit in this high chair that we have.
Wait, just get up out of here and move all the way over there.
In the middle of the night.
What?
Just move herself.
She should never have a
Creepy doll.
signature, but you'll find that sometimes she does. One night, I was given an 8:30 tour, and I had about 12 people, and I was standing there. There was a college-age couple, and as I was telling Andrew's story, you know, I was looking at the girl, and she just looked terrified, like she looked like she was going to faint. Finally, I stopped and said, "Can I ask, are you okay? Is something touching you? Because that happens here in this room." And she just pointed at the cradle, and the doll had been lying just like she's lying now, but during the tour, she got up and stood up, leaned against the back of the bed. So when I looked down at her, she's looking back at me right in the middle of a tour.
Wait, she moved like while you guys were looking?
In the middle of a tour.
Oh my god.
Do you think it's like Andrew Glass doing this?
I don't. I think there's something attached to her.
God dang it, attachment's not good, dude.
Andrew wouldn't have any reason to be affiliated with the corn husk doll.
No, he wouldn't.
Pods really work well in this room. Insulting him.
Now the thieving and stuff, stealing people's loot and, you know, all that great stuff, that sounds more like Andrew. But yeah, that sounds like it could be either a child attached to it or possibly, which I think, personally, probably a demonic entity. And the fact that there was someone who had their throat slit in the house, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if something negative came up through because of that. I mean, there's a lot of negativity that's happened here, obviously.
Calling him names.
Can we do
that? Gets into action.
Is that okay?
Say whatever crass words you want to say.
Yo! That's not good.
I've never had somebody say that we could do that.
I don't think we have. Whoa! Oh
What?
my god, dude.
you can't do that.
The camera's freaking out.
Why? On
Do
my
you
face?
see
Yeah.
all the weird shit that's going on? That's never happened
going
to
on?
this camera. Everything around you is like fuzzy and like.
the hell?
Why's that happen?
Well, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna shut this off.
The camera started glitching, so we decided to leave. But that night, things kept malfunctioning in that room.
There's a lot of negative things that have happened during this house, including one of the most violent paranormal manifestations we've ever heard about. The previous owner, Leyland French, had some horrible encounters with ghosts here.
He would have some invisible force shove him down these stairs.
Those ones right there?
These ones right
Oh,
here. He
that would hurt.
Actually had that door slam shut on him and break his thumbs. There's a little yellow house 4 doors up the street. Leyland owned that house too. He bought it so that he could have a safe place to sleep when he can't be here. But in 2008, he abandoned this property, moved out in the middle of the night, didn't tell anyone where he's going. And he did this because his final night here in the house, he's coming up behind the final door and, well, he makes it right about where you're standing, in fact. He makes it right here when something squishes under his shoe and he finds that a guest had spit a piece of chewing gum onto his carpet. He gets on his hands and knees and starts cleaning it up, and then something pushes his head into the floor so hard that it broke his nose. Oh my god. His eyeglasses. Whoa. He had glass shards all over his face. He had to have removed at Parkview later that night. If he finds out he's talking on the phone with someone from the McRaven house, he hangs up his phone.
What?
He doesn't
Wow.
want anything to do with this place.
No way. What? Get him on the phone tonight?
You don't have like physical things that are that bad. Shoving
No.
your face in the ground, breaking your fingers in a drawer, when you push down the stairs, like that's like
Breaking
paranormal
his
activity
nose.
shit. It reminds me a lot of like the Sally house.
Why would you say that?
We figured it out.
We realized that the switch from autofocus to manual focus was on, but we never did that.
We've been filming on this camera for 2 years. I've never switched it to manual focus ever. You actually need to put force. Like if my
Yeah. Okay, I was about to say it could have happened by accident, but no, like now that he showed it, actually has to like, you have to actually force it over. Okay, now I'm more believable, but that's crazy that he had his fucking nose broken on the floor because someone just fucking took him. That sounds like an Andrew Glass moment right there. If I had to be honest with you, like getting your face shoved into the ground and breaking your nose, that sounds like an Andrew Glass moment right there. Because he sounds like the kind of guy who would do something like that. pushing him down the stairs. I mean, trying to kill this guy. I mean, literally, it seemed like, I'm not sure if like through the pictures, because they were showing like an old guy. I'm not really sure if he's still alive. I don't know. I'm not sure how old this guy is, because, you know, even they were saying, like, if you tried to call him, he wouldn't pick up the phone or anything like that. I just don't know. I feel like he might be an older guy. But if that was the case, I mean, it wouldn't have taken much to kill this guy by pushing him down the stairs or, you know, smashing his face on the ground and breaking his nose. I don't know, but that is some next level paranormal activity, yeah.
My hand was just sitting there. There's no way it would happen.
But it happened in the middle of his story about Andrew Glass, the negative spirit.
But he literally could have just been messing with you, just switched it.
Exactly.
First ever day I had in this house all to myself, all of this fine china started to rattle and shake. I thought something was gonna fall off and crack into a million pieces, and I let out a little 4-letter word.
Shit or fuck?
Right after that happened, I'm standing again right about where you are, and
This guy, you know it.
But I hear this craggly old lady voice right in my ear go, "Excuse me?" Like she's really.
But you actually heard this, like, in your ear, yelling?
Oh yeah.
I'm Kayla Bowler. I'm a freeloader.
At least you're honest about
I may or may not have made
Fuck
a very
that.
dirty joke. And as soon as I finish my sentence, we hear a loud bang coming from in here. I go around the table and there is a candle on the carpet. Silver one on the left fell out of that candle holder onto the carpet. The next night, you and I were arguing in the foyer. All of a sudden, we hear a loud bang come in here, and it's the candle on the right.
it. No way.
Interesting.
But ever since then, I've learned not to use my dirty words in this.
This
house.
happens. This happens to us later too. Interesting.
We wanted to introduce you guys to the most active spirit named Mary. Of course her name is Mary.
Every place has a goddamn Mary!
In 1836, Mary and Stephen Howard moved into this house. They made a lot of renovations, made it so much bigger, and wanted to start a family.
Sadly, 2 weeks after the birth of her first daughter, Mary died from childbirth. Like we said, she is the most active spirit of the house. She is very friendly. She loves making herself known by making noises and touching people. However, because Mary died at such a young age, a lot of people theorize that she's sad because her life felt incomplete. That might be why she is so active and trying to participate in other people's investigations.
She just wants to be heard.
Here's Mary's room.
Respect.
Whoa,
I
the
respect it.
staircase is not even attached to anything.
Yeah, it wobbles. I'm so sorry.
Whoa.
It's okay. Mary's room. This is the nice ghost. This is the nice ghost, dude. This is like Casper, but girl version.
Yeah, this is gonna be the most active spirit of the night, apparently.
Yeah, this is Mary. She's the one who acts up a whole lot.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Is there like AC over there? No?
Why is that shaking?
Wait,
It's open. Just open.
Wait, just open?
Just opened up, yeah.
No fucking.
I just saw that.
Dude.
Wait, did you just see
I
that?
walked in it and
I
it
missed
just,
it.
like, slowly opened up. We didn't touch anything.
Does that thing open on its own?
Yeah, that's Mary.
Oh my god, dude! You just saw that! You just saw that! We were 15 feet away!
That's it looking directly at it.
Yo! I hope that's on camera.
I don't know if it
that got
was.
on camera.
Pointing like that direction?
I definitely saw the ending because I was like, wait, is that a light thing? Because it was flapping open.
You were like, this is the most active part of the house. Boom. Like,
Right
just
after.
agreeing with you.
It was
Oh, cool
almost
replay.
like, hello,
Thank you.
hi, I'm here.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, this is Mary. She's the one who acts up a whole lot. Whoa.
Yeah, it did. It did. Holy shit.
No, wait.
There's no strings, there's no pulleys, no smoke, no mirrors.
Yo, that's so creepy.
That's
The same
awesome.
year they move in this house, Mary finds out that she's pregnant with her and Steven's first child. Later that year, she would deliver their beautiful, healthy baby girl named Karen, but unfortunately, she's going to pass away in childbirth.
Okay.
Right here, right in this room. All this stuff that we have on display, those are some of her books, her jewelry box, her gloves.
All
I couldn't imagine being told that as you're giving birth, you're going to pass away of giving birth. Could you imagine what that must be like? Could you imagine how heartbreaking that must be? That you're not going to be around. Like, not only are you going to like lose your life, but you're not going to be around to raise the kids you're about to be. I could not imagine how heartbreaking of a situation that would have been. And I'm actually kind of getting emotional thinking about it because, like, I couldn't imagine what she must have been thinking in her last moments. I'm not sure if she was passed out or anything. I'm not sure if she heard what they were saying, but if she did, man, she must have been crying. I don't even want to think about it because, like, it's really genuinely, like, heartbreaking to me. Like, I couldn't even be in the same room. I'd be probably bawling my eyes out because I'm a very emotional guy, and to see that and to hear about that, I'd be like, no, that's fucked up.
Original? Whoa.
All original.
From 1830s? Is this her actual bed?
Yes, sir, it is.
Dude.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
Is she like a show off?
Not so much a show off. She just likes letting people know she's here.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
with people. She plays around with them. She has a real soft spot for babies, little toddlers. She likes to play with their hair, tickle their ribs. She'll also likes to play.
What was that? Wait, did you hear that too?
Yeah.
There was footsteps out in the hall.
Is someone here? Did she follow us up? Hello?
We've also found out that Mary really likes moving things around her room. We had all of our guests downstairs in the dining room, and we all heard furniture moving up here. So I came bursting up into the room in that chair that we have in the corner. So it's in the entryway, blocking off the entrance to the room. I come in here, and there's no one in this back end of the house. I also find this trundle bed that belonged to the Murray sisters that's been pulled all the way out to, bro. Again, right about where you're standing.
Hey, we're good at this.
But this has gotten so bad that here lately.
Oh my god.
Yo, was that you just dropping it, or did that come out of your pocket?
It came out of my pocket.
No way! No way!
That's so weird.
Wait, actually, where was it?
In my life, I didn't touch it.
No way! Are you kidding me?
My heart's like, I
Actually,
swear my life.
Out of your pocket?
I was just standing there. And
You weren't messing with it?
I wasn't even touching it.
No way! Have you ever seen anything like
It
that?
just dropped.
Like taking phones out of your pocket?
That's the first one. That's the new one.
Oh my god, it likes you!
Wait, that's crazy.
Out of your jacket pocket?
It just fell
Wait.
right out. It was like in here like this.
And fell out of your pocket randomly?
Fell out.
Oh my god! Yo, Mary is like active.
I think she likes you guys.
Unless that wasn't Mary. I mean, wasn't it like said that this, Andrew Glass used to take things out of people's pockets and actually steal stuff? I wonder if he was trying to steal something out of his pocket. Now, I could be 100% wrong. I don't know why he would be in Mary's room. Then again, I actually would understand why he would be in Mary's room because the guy apparently is a creep. But that is strange. That is strange.
That's good. We like you too, man.
That was weird. It honestly felt like something like pulled on me. I was just standing there. My heart's racing.
Dude, 5 minutes ago, you're like, I don't know if I believe, but I want to. And then boom, a door opens and your phone gets taken out of your pocket.
Dude, she heard you. She's like targeting you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
She was like, let me show you. Oh, dude, this is gonna be sick. Wait, what happened?
He said there's somebody walking in the yard.
It's a whole crew of people just walking right through there.
What? That's what's known.
No way.
It's like when you're up on the balcony, you can see like Confederate groups of soldiers walking around. He literally just said he saw a group of kids or something.
He just came and asked me, like, do you have anybody else in your groups? No.
Heck no, man. I'd be terrified. John Bob.
Each room has its different smell and vibe. I don't feel too bad in this one. I felt kind of anxious in Andrew Glass's.
Now, I'm not going to say whether or not that really did happen, whether his phone was actually pulled out of his pocket or not, because I have had situations where I'd have a phone in that same pocket on my jacket, and maybe if I lift up a little bit too high, it could fall out. I've had that happen to me before, too. Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what happened. I'm not going to call the guy a liar. I'm just giving my honest opinion about what else could have happened in that situation. Do I believe that someone was actually trying to pull his phone out? Yes, because I didn't really see him lift up his jacket or anything. It didn't look like, he put a lot of force on his jacket to where it could have just slid out. And it didn't look like those pockets were, really deep either, so, it wouldn't have taken much. I mean, you could even see the corner of the phone when he put it back in his pocket, so, it doesn't really look like it was in there fully. Now, if it was in there fully, all the way, and actually, to the point where it probably would not fall out, then I'd be like, oh my gosh, that is kind of scary or creepy or awesome. But I'm not going to say it was 100%. And before you get on the high horse and jump at me saying, no, that really came out of his pocket. I know I'm just giving another example of what could have happened. But I personally believe that it was pulled out of his pocket. Kind of like the Sam and Colby door thing. I personally believe that it really did happen. So please don't jump on the high horse and come at me. I'm only saying it because that is just another theory. But I do believe it happened again.
Yeah.
I feel the most calm in here.
Holy shit, I thought I just saw something out there, but I guarantee you that was the reflection.
You're gonna want to keep an eye on that. That might be John.
Oh my god, wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, he gets sighted standing on the front balcony. That's where he likes to go out.
Maybe, yeah. But he was also walking in, so
yeah, so it could have been him.
Our final haunting of the night takes place in 1849 with a man named John Bob.
This place actually used to be called the Bob House.
Is that really a picture of him? Because that looks very recent to be a picture of John Bob. Is it just an old guy? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's really not scary at all.
So from 1849 to 1863, nothing really happened. He lived a nice, quiet life. Then the war happened. Like we said earlier, this was on the grounds of the Civil War, specifically at the Siege of Vicksburg.
So like we said before, this place turned into a field hospital during the war, and a lot of people died here from disease and also went through a bunch of weird operations that weren't exactly safe. They know this because they found bullets with teeth marks in it, because they would put the bullet in a soldier's mouth so they had something to bite down on when they were screaming.
Hence the term, bite the bullet.
They also uncovered a lot of bones around the yards of this place that were literally sawed in half, meaning that they got their limbs amputated.
1 year after the Siege of Vicksburg, the Union soldiers had taken occupancy, right? They came around the house picking flowers. They're apparently drunk, causing some havoc. John Bob was like, hey, get off my property. Ends up having to throw a brick at them in order to get them off their property.
He had to.
He ends up throwing a brick at one of these guys trying to scare them off, but it clocks him right in his noggin and knocks him out.
Now apparently John Bob had the throwing capacity of...
Wait, why would you guys show a clip from the first Home Alone movie, or the second Home Alone movie, where he gets the iron dropped on his head, instead of actually showing the scene where he gets the brick thrown at his head? What the heck? As a movie fan, that's like my first critique, my biggest critique. Why didn't you show the clip when he actually throws a brick at his head? I mean, it's a brick that he's right.
An MLB player. John Bob had the throwing capacity of a modern day MLB player because the brick smacked one of the Union guys straight in the noggin and knocked him out.
So the soldiers vowed to come back and arrest him, which they did.
They'll return later that night with 25 friends. Carry him a few yards past his train tracks out here, and John tries to make a break for his life.
And he gets shot.
Shoot him in the back while he's trying to run away. When this doesn't kill John, they get up right in front of him and shoot him directly in his face. Whoa. That would make John the first civilian casualty of the Siege of Vicksburg.
So John Bob is seen all over the house, specifically on the balconies, smoking his cigars, maybe, yelling at those soldiers that are around the yard.
Holy fuck.
That was crazy.
I hope we got that. Alright guys, so we're about to start the investigation. Stay till the end of this video because we're gonna make him do some crazy haunted shit.
We're gonna throw them in the deep end. They said they're willing to do some crazy stuff, so we're gonna put them to the test.
Awesome.
Do the Estes method.
First off, I want to say that this video is not as bombarded with their style of humor as the first video was. The first one, I actually said like it was almost every 5 seconds where they would try to crack a joke in this very serious situation or place. And in this one, they actually haven't cracked that many jokes at all. They've actually been on point, which I actually love. This is actually a really good, solid Sam and Colby video from start to finish. In my personal opinion, I really dig it. So, and again, that's just my opinion. I sometimes the humor does not work for me, and you'll come to know that as we continue on with this adventure. So here we go.
It's about to get real, guys.
And we're going to the scariest guy first, Andrew Glass.
Wait, yeah, why are we doing that?
Sit last. Gotta start with the best first, man.
We always start with the worst things. It feels heavy, dude. Yeah. Like, I don't know if it's just like the humidity.
It is stickier in here.
Almost feels like you're walking through like thick air, right?
Fat air. 1700. Is this like one of the oldest places you've been to?
Yes.
In America, for sure, dude.
Dude, I can't believe he was just like, yeah, you should provoke him too.
Everyone always tells us not to do that. I was like, oh god.
This guy's a bitch. He's not coming at us. Right?
I don't know. Like,
Oh, let's go, Brett. Holy shit. Yo, we just look over, he's levitating with the haunted doll. Stranger Things shit.
Equipment-wise, they said that this thing, which is called the REM pod, works the best in here. Anything comes near this antenna, it will like light up, just like that.
That's not his chair, that's his chair. Oh! Wait.
Just stop.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
what does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I've never seen it do the just the red one.
It's moving around.
He's in here right now.
Maybe.
That means like something's like going by that.
Well,
antenna.
Yes.
it will light up where it's at. So the
Yeah,
fact
it's going
that it was on
crazy,
this
isn't
side
it?
And then
Oh,
that
that's
side,
interesting.
something's moving in that corner. Oh my god! And now he left.
Wait, what the fuck?
Holy shit! Oh! Okay, back.
Dude, I'm weak.
If this is Andrew
I'm
Glass,
weak.
Can you?
You don't want to say you're weak, man. You just called this guy a bitch. You don't want to say you're weak.
Right after you said
I was gonna
He
say
doesn't like that.
Andrew Glass. Oh my god! Wait, what's going on? It's going off and on as if he's walking back and forth.
Dude, that actually makes no sense. Could you touch this REM pod and...
Okay.
Try like reset it?
Solid.
Can you step away from that right now? Come over with us.
All right. All right. We genuinely did not know why our REM pod was going off like that.
He might have broken our equipment.
With no light looking into the other room is so eerie.
Dude, I can't.
Oh my god.
I feel like that's the biggest way for a spirit to say fuck you, is to break your equipment, like to malfunction it to the point where it doesn't come back. I mean, seriously, that is probably the best way to fuck with somebody who is calling them out. You know, just like, all right, well, since you called me a bitch, there's not much I can do, but I can certainly fuck your shit up is what I can do. And that's like the biggest F you. So, it probably is him.
What's going on with this thing, dude?
Dude, what? It's broken.
It's actually broken.
Did he break it?
It was working 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yes, literally, like on our trip, it was working. It didn't go off all night. What the fuck?
We decided to change equipment.
These are
Yeah.
some butt plugs. Turn them around, they're just flashlights. Turn them on and off like that, but it's just a regular flashlight.
Simple as that.
Just look at it. It's not ghost equipment.
It's hot up
It
here.
feels a little more dense.
Yes, definitely.
Humid or something.
Wait, what?
Speaking of,
What's that mean?
That the high pitched sound, that's heat. It's like getting more hot in here.
I just said
he
it was
says
getting
that.
hot in here.
Which maybe it's just because 4 dudes are in here, got hotter than usual, and we're just sexy. Super hot dudes are in here.
Whoa.
You hear something?
What? Did the light just go off
Is that
behind us?
flashlight on?
Was that on?
Yeah, that was.
When you
You
set
should
that
stand
on?
over there.
It was on. Okay, okay. That one just turned on.
No, you.
Whoa!
That one just turned on.
Was that on or was
That one was on.
This one was off for sure. Yep,
This one was
yep.
on.
Andrew Glass, if that is you or if there's a spirit in here, can you turn that flashlight off?
That was almost on time. Maybe give him a countdown, Sam.
It just
3,
flashed.
2, 1.
You're 100% joking.
Wait, you try it. I'm not, like, I don't know how that works.
Do it. Try it.
Do what?
Just say, hey, Andrew Glass, if you're here, just tap one of these flashlights.
Yeah.
Or something.
It's just on and off. What
On and off.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
Okay, pretty impressive.
Turn the flashlight
This is a
off.
fucking
I feel like
trip.
when girls are in this room.
Oh, holy shit, that one turned on.
Immediate. That was not even a second. Andrew Glass, do you like that we're here? Turn off this blue flashlight.
Still getting hotter in here, too. Damn.
Oh my god.
And it's pretty like, this guy is actually like, you know, I've noticed that the flashlights aren't even like flickering all that much. They just immediately just turn off and on. Like, that's how powerful this entity is that he just doesn't have to like struggle to use his power. He just, yeah, get out of here. He, of course, likes women in the room, which makes sense. Which is very interesting.
That's good.
Did that one just go on, too?
Yeah. It's weird. It's going back and forth. Like,
Yeah, almost like
he's
perfectly.
pacing. Didn't we just say that earlier?
Yeah.
He was pacing back and forth.
Fuck this guy.
I dare you to say, like, fuck you, Andrew Glass.
Yeah, say it, Dad.
Yeah, you say it, huh? Andrew, do you prefer blondes?
Whoa!
Both flashlights. Oh, shit.
Blondes and brunettes. Me too.
Yo, that's crazy.
And these aren't trick flashlights.
No, yeah, you mess with them, right? Literally normal flashlights. Oh, that one's gonna turn off, too. Boom.
Andrew Glass, we want to make sure you're actually here. Can you go over?
I
Did
mean,
you just point towards the REM
I
pod?
was about to say,
pointing at
can you go sit over there? Thank you. Can you walk away from that?
I don't know how you explain
What the fuck
that.
was-
I genuinely don't know how you explain that. Like, seriously, scientifically, how do you explain that? How it's going off perfectly at the perfect time? Like, that is some insane shit to me. That is some insane shit to me. That is pretty fucking impressive.
What's that?
At the same time. It's weird. Things are usually not that active.
What, did you hear something?
I just heard something in the
It was like a walk.
For real? Wait, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that a bug?
Did you hear someone
Yeah.
walking?
It's a bug.
Oh, it's a bug.
Holy shit.
Andrew Glass, I don't believe.
I thought I was hearing someone walking up to the room for a second. I didn't know what the fuck that was going on right there.
Real. And I don't want to use any of the equipment. I want you to actually touch me. Move the doll, something that we can see, that we can hear, isn't the equipment. Can you do that for us?
I'm looking everywhere now. I'm looking.
I want to know if they're actually real, because I don't believe so.
Flashlight went on. Maybe? What?
Actually?
What? Wait, for real?
Touch my head.
Actually?
Like just like right here. That was crazy.
That's exactly what we just said. We asked for that.
Like,
wait, didn't you just say the hair thing?
yeah.
Glass is known for playing with hair.
It just like felt like a pull on my hair like that.
You're also the only one that said like a mean thing towards him. You just like asked him, but you said like fuck you, dude.
That's
You called him a bitch, yeah.
Let me try it again. I'm too nervous. What am I supposed to say? Like touch me? Touch me. You're trying to make fun of him. See what happens.
I don't really want to make fun of him.
Like, I don't know if we should.
It's like too real.
Oh god, that's the temperature still going up. And dude, the flashlights are just chilling now.
I just think it's a little embarrassing that the more haunted thing in this room is a little doll. It's not even you.
And you're too scared to mess with dudes up here, but you mess with women instead.
Or me. With my hair.
He's like a girl. I think everyone needs like a little touch.
Yeah.
I want you guys to, that light just went off. But I want you guys to.
I'm surprised they didn't hear that. That was a loud growl. That sounded like someone like actually like getting irritated. Okay.
Experience the touch too. Because right now I'm the only one who has had the phone.
Yeah, you had the phone.
Right.
And the hair pulse. And now I'm like.
But remember when you were coming up to the house, you were the only one too that was like, I don't really know if I believe in this stuff.
But also you said you had a weird feeling as well, right?
I've always had a complicated relationship with spirits because my mom is like a huge believer in medium. She thinks I'm like I have the empath in me where I can have the spirits kind of speak through me.
Oh.
And it's going out again. It's crazy.
What the fuck? It's like super dim.
But I've always been like really resistant to it and like not sure what to believe. But then the second we got into the field, I heard like screams. Men screaming 200 years ago, 300 years ago. Like that's what I...
Like a war scream or something.
Yeah.
But we didn't even tell you until we got onto the tour that it was like a field hospital.
Okay. Okay.
Outside.
It sounded like something shutting.
That was right below us.
Are you trapped in this time period in this part of the house?
Whoa! There we
Yes,
go.
there we go.
He can't leave this
He
room.
can't leave, just like the tour guide said.
Which makes sense because again, he doesn't even know this room exists because it wasn't a part of his time.
So this
So
was
maybe is that this used to be a balcony.
Well, then I wonder if we go forward
True that,
in
true.
time, if Mary can still come in here and
Whoa.
know
'Cause this was here.
Andrew. Maybe like you can't go forward, but you could see backward.
Maybe.
Let's find out. Oh my god, that's so terrifying.
Yo, you're not gonna fucking believe it. You're not gonna fucking believe it. Yes, we shut it on camera. We have it on camera and it's open. We didn't come back in this room since we started this whole thing. No.
Before we get into Mary's investigation,
I would shut that again. This is, of course, I'm not, to be honest, I'm not a skeptic. But I am curious how that thing closes and how, like, if that's the second time it does it in one day, I'd be curious to shut it again and just watch what it does. Because that thing could not be, it might not shut all the way for all we know. Sorry. But that's interesting that it does it again. Again, I kind of said the same thing with the same Colby video where Colby, shuts the door. It's like, well, there's an air conditioner in front of that door, so it might blow the door shut if there's a good gust of wind or anything. So, anything. So, I would say try something with that. And there is no air conditioner in that room. But I wonder if it's something to do with the angling of the house or maybe the cabinet itself. I don't know. So, that's something I would be trying to debunk because that's the second time it's done it. Now, if there was no explanation, then I'd be like, that is some weird shit. So I don't know again. I don't know. So like, this is just me giving ideas. It's not me saying that is exactly what it is, but it's just me giving ideas on the possibilities. So take that for how you will. I personally believe, again, that it's probably spiritual and supernatural. So take what I say just as an idea. Those guys are like close to 10 million now. These guys are really close to 10 million subscribers now, which is a fucking amazing. Congratulations, guys. I do critique your channel a lot. I do have my issues, but that does not really define how I personally feel about their channel. To me, their channel is very successful, and it really it's really great. It's a really great channel. You guys have a lot of great personality, and I hope the best for you. Seriously, I do. So before you go off and say, you know, we wouldn't like this guy because he critiques all of us, just know I critique a lot of channels. I critique my own channel probably like 99.9% of the time. So it's not just, you know, it's not just you guys. This is just how I am. So just take that, everything I say, with a grain of salt, because most of the time people disagree with me, which is fine. I completely understand. So congratulations that you guys are, I think, almost at 9 million subs now, so you're almost getting there to 10 million, which is an accomplishment beyond belief. I would be happy just to get 100,000 subscribers, but you guys have went far and beyond that, so congratulations again.
These stopwatches. Which brings me to our next experiment. We are here in Mary's room. This is technically a different time period. We have 2 hourglasses, both said to be 3 minutes.
Oh, it said modeled for 1883,
okay. In this room, 1 hourglass in Andrew Glass's room. See if the time is different. Ooh. For 2 reasons. One, if it actually is a different time, which may or may not. That's kind of some Stranger Things thing. Or 2, they're both magnetic. And so it's believed as spirit energy is electromagnetic.
The upside down.
Or magnetic stuff inside could be affected by that. So who wants to take Andrew Glass's room alone?
I can go alone. Where do you want to go?
Can we go together?
2-on-2 type thing?
2-on-2?
2-on-2?
That seems
more
fair.
than like 2 seconds off, 5-10 seconds off. That's super weird.
It could just be the same.
It could be the same. We don't know, but let's ask both spirits. Try to change this if you can. They're ballsy.
The first time they're on our channel, we're just like, yeah, just go alone.
And literally, Prince was touched in that room. His phone went out of his pocket, everything.
Oh my god.
It is scary in here. This is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Mary, if you can, affect this hourglass. Please do so and we'll know you're here.
Andrew, if you want to mess with this time, throw it off however you can do it.
Alright, you guys ready?
Yeah.
We'll flip it and then click at the same time.
Flip and click.
3, 2, 1.
That was like literally the same time.
Andrew, if you can, alter the timepiece.
Mary, are you here?
Come on, Andrew.
Andrew, are you in here?
We heard you're the most active spirit in here.
Prove it to us.
You look so cool.
Andrew, if you're in here, can you alter the hourglass, please?
Can you open up that door one more time? That cabinet?
Come on, I know you want to.
Dude, this is nuts.
How's that looking?
Come on, it's close.
It's almost out.
It's almost out.
It's almost out.
Yeah. Turn this on really quick to see it.
Okay.
We got ours.
Done?
We're still going.
We're still going. We have a lot left.
What?
What? Yes, what do you got?
We're still going.
It's about to finish. Yeah, what the fuck?
Finished.
What the shit?
228? That is 20 seconds off.
20 second difference.
20 seconds difference?
Interesting. That's an interesting test right there.
Wait, that makes no sense.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, if it was 5 seconds off, if it was 10 seconds off even, but 20 seconds difference? That's a lot.
Yeah, when you guys said you were done, we saw like a shit ton of
210 and 228. These are the exact same model.
210.
We did this experiment because we're like, let's just have some new stuff happen. Like, we had no intention of that actually working.
What?
Wait, does that mean Andrew was a stronger spirit and messed with it?
like
more?
from the magnetic.
Yeah.
Magnetic little sound.
Yeah,
see, I can't fucking talk now. Kept the beats from going down.
Either that or is it like the way it was positioned? I don't know, dude. That's.
There's the exact.
There's, you know, Colby's trying to figure it out and stuff, and there's always a possibility that maybe it wasn't accurate. Maybe there's something kind of shoving it off. Absolutely 100%. It was kind of neat to see Colby kind of acknowledging that a little bit, a smidgen. But yeah, no, that is very interesting though. 20 seconds off.
Same model, and they're supposed to be exactly the same. They came in the same pack.
Should we ask him if he messed with the hourglass?
Let's try it.
All right.
Sadly, we received no further communication from Andrew. Okay, so he's done.
You guys
for the
are
night.
really gonna like this one. This is my favorite thing to use. It's called the Spirit Box. Scans through radio frequencies and will just spit out words. So spirits can just come in here and talk. This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, but
wait, did that just open?
What?
We were just
Was that on camera? Was that opening? Did you see it open or no? Did we just?
We weren't even moving.
We were literally just sitting here talking.
So you're just listening for words.
Okay, I just want to say this now because it's like very interesting. Why is it just that cabinet? Or is there something in that cabinet that wants you to? Because why isn't it opening anything else? Why isn't it doing nothing else? So I'm curious if there's something off with that cabinet. I again, that's just a theory. It's nothing more than a theory, but I would be ready to like try to debunk that personally.
Is there anybody in here with us? Any spirit?
Mary, we heard this is your room. Can you confirm that?
See what you're up to. Mary, can you say your name into this device I'm holding right now?
This is.
Hello?
Mary, can you say your name? Who's the spirit in this room?
Me?
Or man. What is the name of this house? Soldiers. Did you hear that?
Soldiers?
Soldiers. Are we talking to a soldier right now?
Heart attack.
In a room?
In a room?
Does someone have a heart attack in a room here?
What'd you say?
I'm sorry to interrupt, I really am. You remember Harry Murray? He had a heart attack in the room right underneath y'all. That's what killed him.
Whoa.
I heard heart attack in a room.
Was he a soldier?
He's just chilling down there with his phone. Oh yeah.
He was drafted into the last 2 months of World War I.
Wait, okay, so it says soldier heart attack in a room. Are we talking to a man named Harry who was a soldier?
Probably. Did you fight in the war? Wait.
How did you die in this house? Is there anybody else here with you, or is it just you?
Just me.
Soldier! Maybe we do the obelisk because it'll be clearer.
Just me, soldier.
Curse some Satan. So this is like the same thing as a spirit box, but it just enunciates the ones that it can pick up for us. So we
Captain of the, it would be like what they would call someone in a war.
We think we were talking to a soldier, someone that was in the war. Can you confirm that?
Is your name James?
What was the name of the guy?
Fatal cost.
What?
How it said drag.
Why did it say like that?
Gave.
Drag.
Who was James?
He's a timid guy.
Oh, he's a
Friendly guy.
What the fuck?
Guy, what's up? Do you know of a guy named Andrew Glass?
Do you know of a girl named Scary?
Stare, trade and sell.
Horse.
You know who's in this room? Can you tell us who you are? Maybe not your name, but job or what you're like or anything? Oracle.
What's that? Isn't that like a empath?
Any person to think divine communication.
We're on the Mississippi River. Did you come down?
Tragic.
Were you here during the siege of Vicksburg? Both times, both in Andrew Glass and here, it's like a lot's going on, but it's not intelligent.
There's
maybe
one
it
ghost
was.
story I didn't tell you guys. This is the first documented case of a ghost popping up at the McRaven house. After John Bob was killed, the house is turned into a Union headquarters. Now there was one man named Colonel J.H. Wilson who slept in this room, who's real good buddies with Captain James McPherson.
That makes so much sense now. Holy shit.
He literally said Captain and James.
Captain James.
Now you know you mentioned the river, yeah?
Yes, the river too.
So Captain James McPherson disappeared one night. He reappeared as a ghost to tell him that while he was going to attend a bonfire here in town, he'd been killed by one of the citizens in Vicksburg, dumped in the Mississippi River.
What the fuck?
Chill.
McPherson was dumped in the Mississippi
No
River
kidding, me
as a
too.
ghost and told
His buddy
Me too.
Colonel Wilson.
This was the
That is an incredible story. Holy shit. I have literally chills all up and down my spine right now. Like, that is insane.
very first ghost story ever recorded in the like 1860s.
1864. Before the Civil War's over, same year as the Union occupation of the town.
In this room.
In this
Wow!
Dude.
We thought we had nothing.
It was so confusing. That makes so much sense now. Dude, that's
I had to
nuts.
run all the way down to get this.
The very
Wow.
first ghost ever recorded in this room.
Look, man, I wouldn't believe it if I wasn't here for it. That was cool.
That was trippy.
That gave me chills.
Yeah, man. Because we thought it was like, we were like, there's no,
We're
like, that's
it
not
doesn't make
Mary.
sense. Like, it doesn't add up to any of the stories that we already know.
He stayed here after Mary.
After John Bob died, the house's Union headquarters,
yeah.
that's when they're staying here.
Wow.
So the ghost of this captain, he was shot by one of the townspeople, thrown into the river, and came back as a ghost to let someone know that that is what happened to him. That is actually rather insane, and the fact that they got Captain James, and thank God that that tour guide was there. So I always say that some of the best people in these videos are the tour guides. Like seriously, they fucking add a lot to these videos, I have to say. And thank God he was sitting there and listened to that, because we probably would never have known that unless he was actually like outside or doing something else. Like, that is awesome.
Maybe we should go search for John Bob and some more soldiers.
Yeah, good idea. What are you guys thinking?
This is getting real.
Jeez,
This is getting real.
Fucking connecting the dots.
I can't wait for you guys to watch it back too and see like what other words were
Because
said.
now
that we
that we
missed.
know what the story is, there's probably so many more things that we didn't know.
Same with
Wait,
the spirit box.
He said money, and he said the guy that killed him came from wealth.
He was a real wealthy, prominent man of high social standing here in Leesburg.
Whoa. Alright guys,
Insane.
if you're enjoying this video so far with Todd and Brett, leave a like. If this gets 300,000 likes, we'll do a part 2 with them. Go show some love, leave a like, spank that subscribe, and have a great day.
We're doing all new Hell Week merch that's only going to be available during Hell Week, so get it now before it's over. Link in description, shopexplorer.com.
All right, here we go, guys.
This thing is called a music box. It's fucking terrifying.
Oh my god.
Anything that steps in front of it,
That's the sound it makes?
it's gonna make that sound.
Fucking spooky Sam.
Should we introduce the Estes method to them?
Oh, yes.
Wait, so Estes?
ESTES, because it was founded in Estes Park, which is where the Stanley Hotel is. You know The Shining? Have you ever seen The Shining?
Yeah.
Founded
In
there.
Colorado.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Remember the spirit box thing?
Yeah.
So
You know, I've always noticed this, and I don't like to call people out for this, but every time they bring someone new onto the channel and they mention one of their devices, that just goes to show, and they have no idea what they're talking about, that goes to show how much they actually watch Sam and Colby's videos. They probably don't watch them at all. The Estes method, it's like they've used it for almost every single video they have almost ever done of recent years, like at least of recent year, of the year, yeah. So, I'm always like, that goes to show how much you watch. Okay.
basically, it's using one of those, except you put headphones in there, and then you put blindfolds on, so you're basically like sensory deprived, and you're only listening to what you're hearing, those words.
And you know that theory that like when you cut off other senses, your one sense becomes stronger? That's basically the theory there.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
All right, he's just gonna become a conduit. This is the best way we could get real answers. Feel free to ask any questions.
No stupid questions.
Well, I found a girlfriend. No, it's fine. Is there anybody here with us?
Are you in the room with us right now?
Here.
Blunt. Straight up.
Following? Wait, were you a spirit that was following us from another room?
Over.
Over from another room.
Is it James?
18.
Over used to be like in the war.
Over 18.
In the walkie-talkies, like
Over.
No one? The radio.
Yes, you're speaking through a radio. Are you someone that lived here in the house?
Me?
This is John Bob.
Can you tell us your name? Or if you died here?
Here.
Okay.
Wow. The water. This could be James McPherson.
Yeah.
Or John Bob. Leave.
Are you not happy we're here?
War. Together with.
I bet this is McPherson. He'd be the only ghost in the house that was here at the time period of this part of the house. Did you die in the river? By the river?
Over there.
Oh my god.
Yo! Over there?
Did it hurt?
Did you come back to this house? Do you haunt this house often?
Normal.
It's normal for him to be here, maybe? Do you know that?
No, it almost doesn't even sound like they're having a conversation with Sam right now. They're almost like talking between each other. It almost sounds like, yeah, they're having conversations with someone else besides them, actually. Like, that's kind of weird.
The name John Bob.
Who?
Dude, you...
What the fuck? Did you just say something?
It's just it's windy outside.
Oh,
I know, it scared the fuck out of me.
You
Like
saw
the light?
The light just like glared in a weird.
Oh my god, that is trippy. My nipples are hard.
So you know I always have a good time.
How long does it take?
Do you know who killed you?
No good.
Oh no! Don't. He says don't.
Oh yeah.
Don't go
You
after it.
respect?
It's like, don't talk about that shit.
Captain. Let's go.
Captain!
They're having conversations with each other. They're not even talking to these guys. Captain, let's go.
Captain! Oh my god! Captain
Five.
James McPherson.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe he's the 5th person. Can you see the other spirits here?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Try 1. Hard.
1. Does that mean he's by himself or there's one more? If you were murdered over by the river.
I think these guys are completely misunderstanding what's happening right now. Like, everything they're saying doesn't even sound like they're talking to them. They're almost like, yeah, again, talking between each other instead of Sam and Colby. So,
Why the McRaven house?
distant.
Are you trapped here? Can you move around freely?
Rock.
Rock.
Yes.
Maybe you can't move around freely? Something like that?
We ran, right?
How many spirits are we talking to right now? Oh, fuck.
Why do that?
What are you saying?
I can't tell if that's a reflection or there's something behind you. There's two people here.
Captain and the other guy.
What the fuck? What? Did you see somebody? Here?
Exactly.
Dude, you fucking freaked me out.
Time.
All right, final question. If you are James, can you give us a sign?
How long is it? Yeah.
There's a sign.
What's that?
Yeah. A lot of it made sense, right? Yeah. Like a lot, but dude.
The pieces connected.
I think we figured it out. It like aligned a lot with James McPherson and stuff like that. You said river, I killed, you came back here. They were seeing some weird shadow stuff in both of those and over there.
Oh, you guys saw some shadows?
It was like reflections off the window.
Look at the window right there.
Windows and stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, it does look really
It's
creepy.
fucking spooky outside, huh?
You guys down to try?
Yeah.
You will see how crazy it is. We can't hear it.
Again, I feel like they completely just misunderstood everything that was happening there. It's easier on, I'm on the outside watching what's happening, but like nothing they were talking about, like having a conversation with this captain or whatever, with the soldier, and it sounded like a soldier and his captain having a conversation, probably with James, was actually just having a conversation, and it almost sounded like they were like, "Let's go, Captain! Like we're not getting anything from these guys or anything like that." They were just like, "Let's go," and then they started talking and stuff, and it's just like it didn't even sound like anything was matching up with their conversation, and they were trying their best to kind of match things up, which you can't blame them. I mean, they're in the room right now, kind of trying to have a conversation with the spirit, but nothing sounded right. Nothing did. So interesting. Mary's room.
So you're gonna just, yeah?
Is that cool?
Oh, yeah.
You have been saying you're more empathic, and you've been feeling the most, so it might make the most sense. Flashlight right here as well, and he's under. Is there any spirit here with us, here in this room?
Help us.
Holy shit.
Help you from what?
Make me cry.
What the?
Don't make me cry.
Why would we make you cry? Are you afraid?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Trains going off is so creepy.
I know. It's really creepy. All we need is just like the rain.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh my god.
What do you need help from?
Mary, are you here with us?
Oh no.
Maybe he was warning us. Were you trying to warn us in the last room about something negative?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Dead ass?
What should we be afraid of?
Burn.
Burning?
Fire?
Help me through.
Help me through what?
Where do you need to go? Are you trapped here?
Shit.
The heat?
Yeah, he said burn is getting hotter. Home. Are you trapped here? Home. Who are we talking to? Can you give us a name? Are we talking to James? Are we talking to a soldier?
It's me.
James, it's me!
James.
Just to confirm, this is James McPherson.
Hey.
Holy shit.
Why do you stay here? Are you saying you're scared because you're trapped?
I don't.
Don't stay here.
Don't stay here?
Yeah, maybe he does wander around. Maybe some people are trapped in somewhere.
So why are you trying to warn us?
I've tried.
Trying to warn us of bad things.
Is there a negative energy here at the house?
Yeah.
No. Holy fuck, bro. Do you think it's Andrew? Glass?
Yeah, be gone. Yo. Closing. It's hot.
Can you show us in any other way that you're here? Can you move something or turn on one of these flashlights?
I'm about to.
Holy shit.
Dude, chills.
You opened this door a few times before. Can you do it right now?
To.
I want to.
Money.
Money!
Holy shit.
Oh, didn't you say money earlier? McPherson?
Yes.
The rich
yes.
guy. Yeah.
So this is James.
Why were you murdered, do you know? We got that you were a traitor,
I'm watching that door.
maybe?
You're right.
Holy
You're right.
fuck.
Holy shit.
It's down my neck.
Holy shit.
Oh shit.
Why is this already?
I've got like 7 chills already.
We just want to know, can you see the other spirits? Are you free to see all the different time periods here?
I can.
Holy shit.
Wait, because he didn't die here.
He didn't die here, so maybe he came here.
God, it's
The people that died
creepy.
are trapped. You're right.
The people that died here are trapped in their own time period, but
Yeah.
the people that are coming in, maybe from the portal, can see everything.
Time.
Holy fuck.
For what? For what? What's about to happen? Dude, I'm freaking out.
Flashlight.
Because he died in the river, right?
Yeah.
So we can come back here whenever.
Cry.
It's time to cry.
Baby.
Baby! Mary!
She died
I'm
giving
screaming.
birth.
He heard screaming too.
Get
He heard
out.
scream.
What the fuck does that mean?
What?
Is that the heat? That's not the
first
heat,
time
right?
it's had that light like that. Baby died here in this room. Or no, wait, she died from I died from childbirth. Maybe it's Mary as well.
Mary and James.
Leave. Why do you want us to leave so badly? What's gonna happen?
Why do we need to know that? What are you trying to figure out right now is what I'm asking.
Now. Oh my god! He really wants us to leave.
That's what I'm saying.
Why? Free.
Man, that must be pissing them off so bad. The spirits, they're smiling every time they say leave, like you're not taking them seriously at all. Like, on one hand, oh god, that's a serious situation. I wonder if, like, she's giving birth and they're like, leave the room, what are you doing? She's giving birth, get out of here, dude, be respectful. And, wow, okay.
Wait, night dream terrors. That's when he saw James McPherson. The guy
saw in this room, right?
Like he woke up from a dream and saw this guy as a ghost.
So he's saying that's what's gonna happen. Dude, wait. Okay, wait, tell him. Holy shit.
Oh!
Dude, what the fuck?
So
Everything just made sense.
Yeah, besides the
He just
baby.
told us about him dying and then telling the guy coming back as a ghost and telling the guy what happened. Right? In his room, right?
Yo, like, basically, we were talking to James, for sure. James' original ghost story, when one of the soldiers was asleep, dreaming, woke up, he saw James McPherson. You basically were saying, get out, like, now, it's gonna happen. The night dreams. James McPherson, he was threatening to do the same to us as he used to back in the day.
Oh, that's crazy.
So what's the last thing he said? You got it?
You got the story.
You got the story as soon as you said that.
We basically... Oh my god, that thing! And that thing was going off and on like the entire time.
At one point I said something that I heard you guys scream, but I was like so lightheaded. By the end, do you get like lightheaded?
Yeah, you're not supposed to do it for that long. We just
I was like losing it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm saying, and then I was like, I was like lightheaded. Yeah.
No, yeah, it's
Holy
literally
fuck.
you get in this trance state, you know, like as you become like an empath. The spirits in these time periods were trapped in the time periods. But if you came from somewhere else, you could see everything.
I think we figured out that most of these spirits that died in the house are trapped here in their respective like rooms. Or if you died later than the time period, then you can see everything before.
We wanted Todd to try in Andrew Glass's room.
Okay. Oh! Right as you walked away. Dude, it didn't do that at all in the other room.
Why does it keep happening?
It was quiet the entire time and only it was freaking out there.
I wouldn't say it was quiet the entire time, so that was kind of skipped over, but it did go off a couple times on the bed. And they kind of just skipped over the fact that they were talking about birth and dying and stuff like that. She was screaming. So they kind of skipped over that stuff. But obviously we heard it, but like they didn't touch upon that at all. But so I thought like what was happening in the room was like she was giving birth and they were standing there and they were telling them to get out of the room. It's such an interesting, everything makes sense. It was such an interesting investigation so far. But everything has made sense so far, for the most part.
I just turned on?
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's Andrew. Turn off the flashlight.
Dude, there's some weird, like, residual style energy here. It's not, like, intelligent, I feel like.
All of our equipment always works in here or fucks up.
Or fucks up.
And the camera, too. Even like
the camera fucked up here at first. This is weird energy in here. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the bed instead. All right. Okay. Let's do it.
Let me see that.
Oh! Wait, now it's doing the weird one. What?
What does that mean?
Was it filming?
Yes. No, that's completely different than what it was doing.
It's not heat?
Something in this room is like making that REM pod completely malfunction every time it's in here. Very bizarre.
And the red flashlight didn't go on at all last Estes method, and now it went on twice.
Let's get to this.
Yeah, okay. Once again, nothing worked in this room. We got a few responses.
Who are you?
Negative.
Negative spirit, negative energy.
Do you not want us to be here?
Is there anyone in here?
Whoa, synchronicity?
Synchronicity. All the time periods synchronizing?
After many attempts, we decided to end the session. Makes sense.
Yo.
That's kind of frustrating. How the fuck did you make this out?
You might actually not be hearing things clear because it makes sense.
Nothing's clear.
You said negative. That was like the clearest thing you said.
Just when we thought the night was over, it wasn't. The most mind-blowing thing happened. Okay.
Holy fuck.
Oh, yeah.
No one's gonna believe that. But
actually happened.
Yo, Colby, come down here right now.
I thought you bumped yours fast.
We were so far away from this.
No one of us touched anything.
Yo, we were just talking about the outro and like just like about to go do that, and look what fucking just dropped right now.
Wait, in front of you guys?
In front of us, the candle just dropped in front of us. Like, we were this far away, we did not move, I just turned on the camera. Have you seen that candle fall off yet?
Not that one. We just got those about a week ago.
Oh my god!
People are gonna think you like touched it.
I know. That's why I'm just saying no one's gonna believe us, but like we were this.
You're exactly right, and he's sitting right here. You touched that candle, and I know you did. No, obviously not. That is interesting. Okay, it does suck that again they didn't have the camera rolling. So the second they turn off the camera, that something like that amazing actually happens in front of them. But I feel like spirits, you know, they're aware of what cameras do, so maybe it just wanted to have a personal experience with them instead of filming it. So it did that in front of them without the cameras rolling, which it might not have happened if the cameras were rolling. So interesting, regardless, you know, whether you believe it happened or not.
Far we did not move, like swear on my life.
You guys have an issue with candles falling here, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like those over there.
What the fuck's going on?
Oh, that's the spirit box.
That's a spirit box getting colder, not warmer. That's great. I hate that no one's gonna believe that because we weren't recording.
I mean, they'll believe them because they're like brand new.
Yeah, that actually happened.
Yeah, they have no reason to lie. Would you ever do it again?
Fuck yes. Did you have us on again?
If this gets 15 likes.
Make sure to go check out.
Did you just notice that he tried to give Colby a fist bump, and instead he just punched his own hand? Did you notice that? Man, I've been in those situations before. It's not pleasant. Great investigation. There's a lot of things I feel like they misinterpreted, but that's fine. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, it's a bummer about the candle at the end. That was unfortunate. You know, you wish you would have saw that happen, but sometimes you just can't catch that stuff. It's understandable. I'm not going to sit here and critique them for it. It is what it is. You didn't catch it, but oh well. The other candle was crooked, if you didn't notice. The other one was crooked, so maybe I like that. To me, that would have been like the idea that someone probably bumped into a table and it maybe fell off, but I don't think no one did that because everybody was kind of spooked and freaked out, so I don't think that's what happened. Very, very interesting. Very cool episode. Again, a lot of things made sense. A lot of things, again, I think they misinterpreted. I could be misinterpreting too, so that, you know, not saying too much. We don't really know what was going on in that house. So, guys, leave your comments down below. What do you guys think? Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content. It does mean a lot, and I will check you guys in the next video for sure. I cannot wait for the next HELLWEEK video.